Hey guys, Steven is Salon Guy here, and I'm doing the Logan Paul hair tutorial today. He's got that really cool kind of surfer hair. He's kind of popular, but I'm ready to go. Let's get started. All right guys, for the Logan Paul inspired haircuts, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a shape because he's got it going shorter here, rounded out throughout the back, and then it sweeps around coming across this way. So the first thing we're gonna do is establish the length. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start on the sides right here, and I'm going to work down around the head shape and come around the nape area and create a rounded shape. Then we'll come back into the front. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do, and I started this already, is we're going to create our guide right into here, and here's the first piece. And this first piece here is going to really control the whole haircut, and that's going to kind of really be the guide throughout the entire back and throughout the top. And that's going to be the basically center point of where the whole haircut is going to live around. So what we're doing is we're pulling the whole hair straight out from the head, and we're going to create this shape throughout the back and the top and throughout the sides. All right, now that the back is done, we are now ready to move into the top. And remember, this one piece that we created here is our guide, and that's going to control the entire top of the haircut. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a section right here. We're going to cut this going towards the front of the head, and what this is doing, it's creating a blend between this part and the front, because I think that's the best way to connect the two, and that's going to make it have the best flow possible. So now we're going to create this continuing guideline from this point on towards the front, and now that we have that established, we can now take a horizontal section throughout the entire top right here and cut straight across, working towards the front of the head like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this until we reach the very, very front. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect this in through the sides and the corners into here. And the important thing is to keep in mind that this whole haircut really has to have a good flow to it. And the flow is going from left sweeping over to right side on this side. And keep in mind, this layered haircut can also give you the freedom to have a variety of hairstyles. And it looks like, you know, when he's doing videos or social media stuff, he wears a lot of hats, but he has that kind of that hair underneath that kind of flows up and flips underneath it, which is cool. So keep in mind, everything has to have that nice flow. So the top is done now, and now we're going to work into the corners. And what we're doing is we're simply connecting this and blending this whole shape into here so it has a really nice flow to it. And when we're done with this, we're then going to work in through the sides in the bottom area right into here. And that's really going to seal the deal in this whole entire haircut. So follow along as I finish this up, and then watch what I do into here as I'm going to pull everything straight out horizontally to remove a lot of that weight and take off a little bit of length. now it's time for the blow dry. I'm going to use my sea salt spray Tidal Wave, which is a great pre-styling spray, but it's also great to give you that kind of surfer, that beachy look. You can spray it in, blow dry it, you can let it air dry, and it's got just light hold and just enough texture to give it that kind of really beachy look. So let's blow dry it, and then we'll see the finished result. All right, guys, so here's the finished results. And as you can see, I did my best to create the Logan Paul haircut, which is really kind of a cool, flowing, you know, surfer type California haircut. The back here is about, I'd say about 2.5 to 3 inches long, and the entire thing has pretty much the same length throughout, and then it kind of sweeps over into here, and this comes down to probably about the bridge of the nose right into here. And I use Tidal Wave as a styling aid when I blow dried it. And then honestly, you saw the blow dryer, I literally just held the blow dryer like this to let it create its own natural kind of more wild shape. But I wonder what this would look like if there was a hat on its head. Well, here you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. And Logan, if you get to see this, I hope you enjoyed it, man. Tweet it out to him. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.